Amy, I have one for you that I think you're going to love. I'm going to press play right now.
All right, let's do it.
Are you ready for this?
Okay.
This is the Godfather and D'Lo Brown as pimps.
What?
As pimps versus Too Cool.
What decade is this?
This is the 90s. Actually, this is January 27th, 2000. But the clothing is definitely from the 70s.
I love it.
So the Godfather works at Cheetah in Las Vegas.
Been there?
Yeah, I have been there as well, actually. And I can't remember. Did you get a dance there at Cheetah?
I don't think so.
No dances at Cheetah. Well, he brought all of his so-called hoes. And how many hoes do you think he has here today?
Oh, that's like 13 or something?
1, 2. I like the green.
A pimp's dozen.
A pimp's dozen. That's like a baker's dozen, but yeah, okay.
That's a lot.
I think I like the girl in green the most, but I'm not picky.
I wish I just had my eyes dilated, and I wish I could see all of them better
Yeah.
to give you full assessment. But I like them all, and I like this gimmick. Like, that's cool.
He is a pimp, and sometimes, so it's... And then his opponents are Too Cool. So these are two good guy tag teams. D'Lo Brown, actually, I believe, works as security in Las Vegas at one of those legalized marijuana stores.
Oh, very cool.
Now.
Oh, this is cool. This is a cool entrance.
Yeah, this is Too Cool.
Oh, haha. See what they did there. I like it.
Brian Christopher on the right and Scotty Too Hottie Scott Taylor on the left.
Oh my goodness, I'm so glad those pants aren't in style anymore.
I don't think they were in style then.
What?
That's why they were wearing them.
Oh my goodness. His hair. Oh my goodness.
With his hair poking through his hat.
That could be used as a weapon.
And do you know, you've heard of Jerry Lawler. You went to his barbecue place in Memphis, right?
Yeah.
In the blue, that's his son, which they sometimes don't identify as son, father in wrestling, but that's his son.
All right, cool.
The illegitimate child type of storyline.
There's a lot of cool family connections in wrestling.
Absolutely. So they're a wrestling family. And Brian Christopher passed away not that long ago, unfortunately. But yeah, so this is an interesting match. I thought we would, if nothing else, it'd be for the gimmicks.
Where did all the hoes go?
The hoes are at ringside.
Oh, okay, I see them now. Okay.
And D'Lo Brown now strutting around the ring.
All right.
And they lock up. Little headlock going on.
So this is another one of the tag team ones?
Tag team match again. And folks, again, as a reminder, Amy has never really watched wrestling before this week.
He just jumped over him.
Leapfrog, I think that was called.
That's cool.
Yes. So this is Amy's first week of wrestling, so there's a lot of things that are new. She saw her first tag team match, which was DX versus the Brothers of Destruction. Big suplex now by Scotty Too Hottie with a nip up.
So Scotty Too Hottie almost has this like break dancing. Is that his thing?
Yeah, he's moonwalking. His finishing move
is
the worm. His finishing move is doing the worm onto a guy.
I'm cheering for The Godfather, but I hope that I get to see the worm move, too.
It's all very exciting, frankly. The Godfather, I don't know if it's his finishing maneuver, but one of his setup maneuvers is a hoe train. Choo-choo. Yeah. This is why I wanted to meet him when I was in Vegas last time. I went to Cheetah's just to meet The Godfather. And I suggest you do that as well.
Yeah.
And now he's doing Brian Christopher was doing the Running Man. That was a staple in my dance routine in the 90s, so...
Oh my goodness. I'm so glad I was too young to know that.
Way too young. So D'Lo Brown.
Oh.
D'Lo Brown has some interesting stories on Dark Side of the Ring where he worked...
Oh, you just tagged him in. Okay.
Worked with New Jack as a bounty hunter. I can only imagine working with New Jack as a bounty hunter. These guys are pretty tough.
Yeah, I mean, he's just grabbing his head and arm and kicking him. That's gotta hurt.
Previous to his, you see the hoe train now winding up.
Oh my goodness!
Oh.
He just barely got out of the way.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
The Godfather, WWE Hall of Fame member, Charles Wright. And this is the move he usually does set up for the worm.
Oh!
Scotty Too Hottie is just doing the worm
just
for the sake of doing it. Now, the hoes seem to be entering the ring.
Wait, why are they? That's a thing?
I don't know, but I am not complaining.
I support it, for sure.
Let's hear what... Yeah, they decided to
We're just
party.
gonna party?
Instead of wrestling. They've just turned on the music and decided to turn it into a party. Why would you wrestle when you've got 13 hoes? This is an RGB if I've ever seen one.
Okay, I really like The Undertaker, but The Godfather is really like, I don't know.
You can only pick one favorite.
I like him a lot.
Even the referee, Tim White, is dancing, which is amazing.
Okay, that's silly and goofy and ridiculous.
Yes.
And I love it.
Yes. This is why I like wrestling. I still think maybe I like the girl in the... Oh,
What
and
is-
I don't know what's going on here. I have not previewed this, but apparently Mark Henry with his girlfriend Mae Young, who's octogenarian, have interrupted. And Mae Young's making an announcement. Mark Henry's making a major announcement.
Ooh.
I can't wait to hear what it is.
What?
What did she say? She's shy. Mae Young is shy.
What?
What's she gonna
What's
tell
going
him?
on?
Mae Young tells the crowd that she's pregnant with Mark Henry's baby. Only in WWE.
Oh my goodness, The Godfather's face. That was the best reaction shot. That's
Yeah.
amazing.
So Mark Henry finally knocked up old Mae Young at 83, 88, 105 years young.
Mae Young seems a bit like a misnomer there.
Yeah, she every time they mentioned her, she just seemed to get a few years older, but she was definitely in her 80s in real life.
Wow.
And she was an old school 1950s women's wrestler, and they just kept her in, and yeah, she wrestled pretty much till the day she died. She was
That's
amazing.
super cool. I would love to see one of her matches.
Wonderful. So, folks, that was The Godfather and D'Lo Brown versus Too Cool, with Mae Young and Mark Henry making a special announcement at the end that I did not expect. I didn't know that was coming up.
I want to know everything about The Godfather now. That's going to be another one of my research projects for tonight. He's so cool.
And you're watching fans react, and if you can, please react as well. Leave us a comment below. Click like, subscribe, click the notification bell for all our updates, and adios, amigos.
And now, let's hear from Kali Muscle with a word about Thinnergy.
Hey, what's up with everybody in the world? This your boy Kylie Muscle, and as you see, I represent muscle and fitness and cuts and striations. You see what I'm saying? And this is a shout out to the team at Thinnergy. You guys are doing a great work, man. Nobody care more about fitness and nutrition than I do. So keep up the good work. It's all about incredible gains and great results. Stay motivated. Love y'all. Let me give you a little more inspiration and motivation. Look at them cuts. Love you. Stay blessed.
So if you want to boost your workout into high gear, try Thinnergy. It's an appetite suppressant and an energy booster. I take it as a pre-workout. Start today and get jacked like the genetic freak Big Kali Muscle. There's an Amazon link below.